Hello guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the New York Islanders franchise mode here in NHL 19. Um, so unfortunately we have a little hiccup here. I went to do a recording a couple of days ago, and then my internet dropped out, so I have none of that footage from the first part of the season. So when we last realistically left off, it was October 1st, but or the first game in October rather, and now we're up at January 1st. So I did get a decent chunk of the season done. However, nothing was recorded, unfortunately. But that's okay. We're up at January 1st. We're 22, 14, and 1. And we're not doing too bad. We're in third place currently, but we're only out of first by 2 points. And we actually have 2 games in hand on the Carolina Hurricanes, who currently have the first place spot right now in the Metropolitan Division. So we're actually enjoying a pretty nice season. We'll go ahead and show you the stats so far from our players. We're actually having a really nice season so far. So let's just take a look. So Ethan Loynes leading the team in goals with 18. Pretty good. Barzell, nice to see that he's leading the team in points. He's got that point per game pace going, so that is finally nice to see him do that. Josh Bailey's enjoying a nice season, so it's good to see that first line being our first line and taking charge of the point production there. Jeff Skinner's having a nice season as well. He's got 13 goals. And then we got Jose and Beauvalet. Senishin's having a nice rookie season there. He's got 20 points in 37 games. Andrew Ladd somehow has 11 goals there on the fourth line. Dal Call finally getting his first full season in as well. He's playing well, so that third line of Riley Sheehan, who we signed as a free agent for the third line. Good defensive forward. Oops, didn't show you defense. To show you that third line's doing well. Defensively, so Tyson Barrie leading the defense in points with 25. That's what I was hoping for. He's not going to be a huge goal scorer. He has the ability to score goals. The last 2 seasons here, had 8 goals the first year and 6 last year, so he can score a couple, but he's going to be more of an assist man. He's going to get the puck to other guys. Pulak's doing okay as well. I mean, most of these guys are plus players. Nick Leddy and Tyson Barrie were pretty bad in terms of plus minus, so I did make a change. I did put John Merrill up with Tyson Barrie, and then I put Nick Leddy with Pulak to kind of even out that plus minus a little bit. Kind of spread out the good luck. And the goaltenders still doing well. LEHNER and Soderstrom playing really well for us. So goaltending is continuing to be a area of strength here for the Islanders. So, like I said, up at January 1st, we'll probably just finish off the season here. We'll take a look at the trade deadline, see if there's anyone we'll want to go after, but we're continuing to play well. Cizikas is back, so I'll let him heal up completely before we put him back in the lineup. So we're enjoying a really nice season so far. Hopefully we can finish on a really nice season. But nice and patient here. You know, we're letting our younger guys, you know, develop and come up. So guys like Dal Call, Senishin. You know, we waited a couple of years on. Ethan Loynes is up to an 88 overall. You know, guys like Hosang as well. So we're not gonna be making anything too crazy. Probably at free agency. We made our, the trade deadline. We made our big splash in free agency with Tyson Barrie. Bodie Wild is available to come back for Bridgeport. Oh my god, injury bug right now. Jeff Skinner has been injured. Bridgeport has been injured. I do not want Belmar. So we're getting some points here. Jeff Skinner, we'll let him fully come back. A third round, no. Nick Leddy, a third, a fourth, a fifth for their first, second, and Bozak. I do not need Bozak, but thank you. Let's get Skinner back in there. Let's finish off this month here. Oh my god. Popcorn is down here. Central Scouting, thanks a lot. No thank you, I do not want Fibula back. A couple of losses there, but we ended with a win. So 27, 20, and 2 to start February here. We've dropped down to 4th. So that month was not good for us at all. So maybe it would be worth taking a look at a trade now before the deadline. But let's just see. See what we're working with here. Still point per game for Barzell. Lions had 24 goals now. And the records are not the greatest. Stats are starting to fall off now for Robin Lehner. He's only at a 905 and a 2.95, so he really struggled that month. That has really dipped his stats. He's in the last year of his contract. Oh, I went to show you guys in the last recording that I did, but obviously it's gone, so you didn't get to see. So that goaltender that I took in the first round at 16, with the hope, because I didn't have him fully uncovered, that he would be elite. And he is. Jarvinen. He's playing in the Liga. Look at that trade value. 18 years old. He's going to be a few years before he comes here. But, yeah, he had a similar playing style to Carey Price, so I couldn't pass that up. So we do have a goaltender of the future. Lehner is not playing well right now. Is there a team out there that's getting rid of a goalie? just to kind of entertain a possible trade. I mean, if anything, it'd probably be a veteran anyway. Henrik Lundqvist. He's 89 overall still. He's having a good season. And they want to give him up. Let's just see. I don't know why New York would want to trade him to the to the Islanders. But let's see here. They want Jarvin. No, thank you. If I'm going to get Lundqvist, they're going to get LEHNER in return. That's just how that would go. Skaters matching the block. There's nobody really from this list that I would be willing to give up. Maybe Zizekas, but he's got no trade value whatsoever. Draft picks. They only want first rounders. And I do not want to give those away. So I don't want to give them away for a 1 year remaining Lundqvist. Is there anyone else that they don't want that I'm willing to give away? I would be willing to give that Jenkins guy away. Low elite. When we first drafted him, he was 47 overall, so in 2+ years, he's only up to a 55. At 19 years old, he's a low elite. He was a gem in the 6th round, year 1. I wouldn't mind trading him away. Anybody else? A bunch of these left wingers I just drafted. They're all low top 6, but who knows what they can grow to. Maybe this 18-year-old Sparks, he's only 53 overall. Sean Sparks. LEHNER, Jenkins, and Sparks for Lundqvist for 1 year. They don't want either of these players, so I'm going to have to overpay regardless. Let's see if the Rangers would take this deal. I don't know that they would want to trade Lundqvist away to us. Trade accepted. A gift horse in the mouth. Wow. So we got Henrik Lundqvist. Oh, that's crazy. The Rangers just traded Lundqvist to the New York Islanders. So now we have an 89 overall goaltender. I mean, he's making 8.5, but we have plenty of cap, and it's only for this year. We're going on a run. We are going on a run. Let's see if that changes anything for us. LEHNER started to dip there in this previous month. So let's go up to the deadline. Let's see what Henrik Lundqvist does for us here in the month of February. Bailey, no. Do not need Carpasalo. No. A 5th round for Cousins. No thanks. Jeff Skinner has been injured for the 2nd time this season and the second time in 2 months. That's wonderful. Third and a fourth. No, thank you. No, thank you. I do not want I follow. Stop sending me that offer. Skinner is back. We'll let him get healthy. A couple of wins there. Very nice. So we're in third place. We're only at a second by 2 points, and we're 2 games in hand over the Carolina Hurricanes. So this is a big game coming up here against Carolina. Let's get Skinner back in there. So let's slow sim this game. This is a important game here down the stretch. We're 7-3-0 in our last 10. Let's see what happens here. So we're on home ice against Carolina, a team that we're trying to get into second place over first period. There we go. 4 goals for us. Ethan Loynes gets 2. Bailey and Ladd each score. And Scott, that's that goaltender prospect that we had, but he is in Carolina now. Second period, they get 2. Victor Rask, looks like Soderstrom's in net. Victor Rask, Yanni Gourde. So let's kind of slow sim this third period here. Still at that 2-goal lead. Most dangerous lead in hockey. Let's jump in here with 5 minutes left, see if we can close the door. So we have Soderstrom in net. Giving Lundqvist a little break here. Looks like he's been getting some wins for us. We're 7-3-0 in our last 10, so we're playing well.
If you're just with us, it's been a tremendous bit of hockey so far, and more to come.
Let's see what we can do here in this 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. See if we can close it out.
Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. Rugby and hockey.
Third line out there currently.
Moving it to Nichas. Carolina's controlling play now at center ice. He pulled it right back. Points it.
Oh,
Terrific
missed that.
by Johnson.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
DeMero cuts that pass off.
How do you let that puck get
Shoots
through
a
you?
wrister. Not on the net.
Boy, if he puts that one in, that gives them a real serious chance to get back in this game.
Oh, the pass just didn't work.
All right, here we go.
Can start the attack
Tanisha.
going in the zone. Loose
Can't
puck,
deep.
couldn't drag it through. Stick handling failed a little bit there. Puck loose. Right to the point. Quick wrister. Terrific shot, but a save. Score!
Oh my
And it's a
God.
one-goal game.
Can't get the puck. Nikas on Carolina. Backhander past Soderstrom. He was a prospect.
Surprised the goalie. The goalie's
Year
in
1, I
perfect
think.
position here, just not perfect enough. This is a really accurate shot.
The Hurricanes are switching goaltenders.
Okay, here's that glitch. Hurricanes switching the goaltenders here with the first commercial. Commercial break. Scott, get back in there.
Carolina scored, and now if they can win this face-off and fire off another shot in the time that remains, it's even. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid
Oh
job
my
from
God,
the
I
winger
can't.
there. We're down to the seconds when the clock seems to move the fastest. And he puts the glove on it and stops.
1 minute left.
Edmonton's next on the hockey agenda here as the visitors keep rolling in. Different cities coming in, and the home team remains the same as usual. That's the glory of this time of year when you're on a long home stand.
Nice steal there by Barzal.
Boy, he got slashed. There'll be a penalty for that.
Oh, we took a penalty. I thought they took one. That was not me. That was the computer for sure. Yeah, because I was controlling Barzal.
The cage is vacant.
So they have a 6-on-4 here for 45 seconds. Let's see if we can get an empty netter.
A huge face-off win.
Huge win.
Critical point here. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Letty. Can he clear the zone? Cleared it out of there.
New York's decision-making as of late has been perfect. That's another good play.
Pass attempt to Gauthier.
Oh, man.
A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
He was looking to knock him into the third row.
Oh, that's a good keep. That's a great keep at the line. New York skating on in mid.
On Hosang.
Net open. No.
Oh. Backhander wide.
Now it's directed to Cronwall.
There's only a few seconds left. Hold on for the regulation win. Oof. That was almost rough there.
It doesn't seem to matter who the opponent is.
Win there from Soderstrom, backup goaltender.
That's another win, and the streak continues.
2 points. The all-important 2 points over Carolina, especially. So Loyens with the first star, 3-point game, 2 goals. Bailey with 3. Barzal with 3. That first line just tears it up. It's a good first line to have. Okay, sole possession of second place. We have 2-game lead on both Carolina, who's now in third, and Washington, who is 4 points ahead of us. And they're coming up next. Alright, I don't think we need to make any more moves. Let's just let's go up to April 1st here. Let's see what we do down the stretch. No, I did not want to get rid of John Merrill. Big win against Washington. Another one there against LA. John Merrill has been injured, of course. I put Sebastian Aho in the lineup. Win there against the Rangers, so maybe Lundqvist got a win against his former team there. There we go. John Merrill's back. Let's get him back in for New Jersey. Okay. First place. That's what first place looks like. I think that's the first time we've seen first place here late in these past couple of seasons here. Barzal is well over point per game at this point. He's got 26 goals. He really started potting some goals. Wow. Alright, Merrill. Let's get you back in there, buddy. So, I mean, this is what an elite goaltender can do for you down the stretch. I don't think LEHNER was going to be able to do this. Kulikov's now been injured, mild concussion. Couple of losses now. Sebastian Aho. I think I'm gonna have to call up a defenseman. I don't think I have another one. Nope. Kulikov and Aho are out. I have to call up a defenseman to play. Noah Dobson? He's listed as a depth defenseman. 21 years old. You know, let's call up Mayfield. He's making 1.4 million. If someone grabs him, I'm not going to be upset. He's only got 1 year left anyway. So we're going to have to edit the lines for both NHL and the AHL. Let's get Mayfield in there. Temporarily, we'll put Taze. Not a loss. Kulikov is back. We'll let him get healthy. Another loss. Another loss. Jeez. Definitely not in first place anymore. Nope. Okay. Defense. Kulikov. Back in there. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to roster moves. And send Mayfield down. So no one claimed him. Get Mayfield back in there. Okay. Let me get through 1 week without an injury. Another loss. We get a point though. Aho. Okay, yeah, he was the depth. There we go. A couple of wins. Another loss. 44, 31, and 3. I mean, not the flashiest. We're in first place though. We are in first place. 89 points for Barzell. Finally. Finally. Okay. So our division's pretty weak compared to the Atlantic. 91 points. We have 4 games left. Pittsburgh and Washington both are right on our tails. Philadelphia is still kind of hanging around. First place would be nice to end of the season. Let's see. We have Pittsburgh right here. 3-6-1 in our last 10. Really not good. Let's slow sim this game. Okay. First period on the road. It's a 1-1 game. Jake Gensel gets one on Lundqvist for Pittsburgh, but Ethan Loyens with a minute remaining. And just, what, 38 seconds later, scores for us. We get one on Matt Murray. Second period. Another goal each. Daniel Sprong there for Pittsburgh, and then Zach Senyshyn, the rookie, for us. Third period, let's slow it down. Let's see what can happen here in the third period. Let's get a nice 2 points here. This would be nice. Pittsburgh is only a point behind us. Oof, Marco Dano for Pittsburgh late. Oh no, can we get one? Yes, we can! Josh Hosang. Tie game, 3 minutes left. 2. And it's gonna go to overtime. Let us jump in for overtime. We'll let the computer play. May the best computer win. Let's go. Let's check out Lundqvist and Islanders jersey.
If you're just with us, it's been a tremendous.
This would be a huge win here. Huge 2 points to kind of help solidify first place. Pittsburgh would still get one, but it's better than giving them the extra point, because then we'd be tied.
Just great positional play.
Can't get the puck.
Gathered up again by Crosby.
Crosby's got it. Comes in. Deeks to Letang. Crosby tried to pass that out, but it's not going to work. It gets up to Barzell. He's got himself a breakaway. Ugh.
Trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
He did try to do way too much.
Cut in half by
Nice steal there by Barry. Beauvalet, Barry.
and thrown down to Pavilion.
And Skinner out there right now. Beauvalet tried to get back to Barry, but didn't work.
Has it in his own end. New York's looking to head man.
Beauvalet over to Barry. Barry to Skinner on the right side. Skinner
Lost it, but
trying to
got it
break
back.
free, puts a shot on net. It's weak.
Moving
Murray
into
will
Kessel.
easily turn that aside.
The Islanders
Come on,
control the
boys.
play in their own end.
Pittsburgh
And
being
he'll be
nagging,
taking
but
possession in neutral ice.
we're able to get that puck back into the Pittsburgh end. Skinner.
To
Let's
Letty.
put a nice shot on here, boys. Oh, back to Skinner, but it
The
got
Penguins
blocked.
in possession as they travel through center ice.
Oh, what a big hit there. Sprong goes down to the ice. Beauvalet still has the puck. He's got to get off soon. Gets it over to Hosang. Hosang does a weird deke. Oh, to the boards, and a big shot there by Letty, but it goes wide. Pittsburgh coming on their offense now. Mata, he has an open shot, but blocked there by Letty. Good D. Hosang will pick that up.
The Islanders continue
That's
on to the
Hosang and
neutral zone.
Sheehan with Nick Letty. That is not a great 3-on-3 lineup right there.
Might require a shootout tonight. Pass
Barry
attempt
gets
to
back
get
out on the ice.
nicely into
A
the
little bit
zone.
more offense now.
Place to shoot
Hornfist
from.
puts a shot on. Big save there by King
New
Henrik.
York's in their own end.
In an Islanders uniform at that.
On to Loin.
Barry is carried in to Loins. Puts a shot on.
Now you gotta wonder what that
Right, top
saving
line back out
process
there.
is.
Barry, Loins, and Barzell. Loins to Barzell. Back to
Slides it to the point.
over to Barry.
Shot. Hey,
Big shot. Oh, what a big save there by Murray off the
penalty
glove.
has been called and
But we're
it's
going to
a
have
critical point in the game.
38.2 seconds of power play here in overtime. We're going to have a 4-on-3 opportunity here.
This would really hurt. That's a slash.
It's a slash there from Jason Demers on Barry.
It is a rare power play that is a 4 against 3, but that's what we have right now, and it begins.
Always important
See what we
to
can
win
do.
the special
Hellick,
teams battle.
Pulock,
Or at the very least,
Loins, and Barzell. See what we can do with a few seconds left here. Big shot there.
Trying hard to get it out of the zone.
Pulock, but doesn't go
That
in.
was a great job.
to the net.
Shot back down. More
23
time
seconds
off the
remain.
clock. Looking to Loin.
See what we can do here. Long pass to Loins.
Laid on
Cuts
to
in
Barzell.
to Barzell. Oh, what a shot and a big save there by Murray. That saved a goal
And that one
for
cleared by the
sure.
penalty killers. New York's got it in their own
That was a
end,
nice
moving for
play.
center.
Nice passing
Puck is
play by
thrown to
Loins.
Pulock.
3 seconds remain, and that's going to do it for overtime. So we're going to a shootout. Pittsburgh really didn't have any
Penguins are being
great
held in this
opportunities.
game by their
We had the most of
goaltending.
them.
It
That
would
was
be
the best one right
decisively
there.
against
Loins
them
to
without
Barzell.
him.
Tried to go
Here's
far
an
side, and
example of his work
huge
as we go
save
to
there
break.
by Matt Murray. All right, let's see if our shooters can outlast the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Plenty of action in this one, and now the ice is cleared for a shootout.
They've got some talented shooters for
Someone
them, but
has
so
to
do
go
we.
first.
Matt Barzell up number
This is
1.
the
Let's
guy.
go, buddy.
Wonderful
Tries to
save.
go 5-hole, and
Goaltender,
Murray
Doc, you have to
shuts the
understand
door.
speed of the shooter. That's exactly what happened there.
Didn't try anything fancy. Came in, made a shot. That's it.
Crosby's
Sid the
first
Kid
for
Crosby
his team.
gets his opportunity on Henrik Lundqvist. Let's see Lundqvist. Oh, he had him
There is
beat,
no
but he
worse
hits the
feeling for a
post.
shooter once you hear that puck
He
hit
had
the
Hank
post
beat.
and it doesn't go in.
That causes
Through one
Crosby to
inning
look
of the
skyward.
shootout, nothing is
Jeff
strong.
Skinner's going up number
Maybe
2.
something
He's
will
a goal
happen
scorer.
here.
Oh, he had Murray beat, but he goes
Skinner's
wide.
field
Doesn't
chance
even hit
there
the
opens
net.
up the door for the opponent.
He had Murray top shelf on the short side. Skinner looks downward in disappointment.
The goalies have dominated.
Phil Kessel still with the Pens coming in on Hank. And he scores. Little forehand, backhand, forehand, back to the backhand. It's enough for Hank to bite. And just makes Lundqvist look really bad on that play. Ethan Loins, we need this goal to continue. Otherwise, we're walking out with just a point.
Look at
Loins.
that. He has
Backhand
it
score! What a
there.
move! Nice move there by Loins as he's celebrating by himself at the Face-off circle. Forehand, backhand, back to the forehand. Or rather, backhand. Murray doesn't really look as foolish as Hank did, but it's enough. That away, Loins. Big star. Gino Malkin coming in on Hank. Oh my god, he didn't even shoot. Doesn't even shoot. He just walks into the goalie and it goes 5-hole, and Pittsburgh takes the win. We lose in a shootout, so we are now tied in points with the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's rough. That is a rough way to lose. That kind of sucks. Let's see if the tiebreaker goes to us still. It does. It's a tiebreaker, so we still have a game in hand. But that is enough to clinch a playoff spot. So for the second year in a row, we've made the playoffs. So that is a huge, huge, huge accomplishment. Huge, huge accomplishment. Okay. 2-6-2 in our last 10. We are not going to the playoffs on a good run at all. Alright, let's just advance the day, see what happens against Toronto. And Pulock has been injured, of course, till June 13th, so he's going to miss the entire playoffs. Why not? Let's just lose a player for the playoffs. Another shootout loss. So we get another point. That puts us in second place now because Pittsburgh has pulled away with 94 points. We still have 2 games left. See what happens here against Montreal. A big loss once again. Why not? We're now in third place. And against New Jersey, we get a win. And did we just take the division? We did. Wow. Because we win the tiebreaker with Pittsburgh. We have more regulation wins and overtime wins. Wow. I mean, it's safe to say we definitely stumbled on our way at the end of the season. So, but we are the top team in our division, so that's going to be good enough for at least home ice advantage for at least round 1. And hopefully round 2. But man, that was a little rough there towards the end of the month. Starting right here at that Detroit game, a regulation loss, a shootout loss, back-to-back games, another regulation loss. Oof. But we get a shootout win over New Jersey. That gives us the division, so that's awesome. Alright, before we head out of here, let's just quickly take a look at our stats. See how our guys did towards the end of the season there. So a 92-point regular season there for Barzal. That's going to be his career high since his Calder Trophy winning in real life. 85 points. So finally the points come for Barzal. It's a career high in goals, tied with his career high in assists, a career high in points, plus minus, game winning goals with 5, power play goals with 8. So a lot of career firsts for Barzal. Finally, he broke out. That's so good to see. Ethan Loins has an 88-point season. What a sophomore season for him. 48 goals. He's probably among the league leaders in goals. Wow. What a beast. 20 years old. 88 overall. This top line is just absolute money. 75 points for Josh Bailey. He had a 71-point season the last year Tavares was around. Otherwise, this is a career high in points for him. A career high in plus minus. A career high in goals as well. And in assists. Josh Bailey, 75 points. What a beast. And look at the plus minuses. Like, the first line, like, other teams I don't think could match up against us. We're just too good. Second line's where the minuses come in, but still 23 goals for Jeff Skinner for 49 points. Hosang. Let's see what Hosang did in comparison to last year. So not quite as good as last year. I think Skinner had, yeah, he had 29 goals last year. That's great a year for him. He also missed 8 games. Sanishin, his rookie season, 39 points, 17 goals. Very nice. Beauvalet, only 36 points, so he went backwards, which kind of stinks. It does kind of stink for him. He's still only 81 overall. I don't think he's going to get by that 81, maybe an 82, but Dow Cole in his first full season. I think in the NHL, this is his rookie season technically as well. He only played 4 games in 17-18. So, not a bad first season. 27 points for. He's less as a depth forward, and he's playing on the third line. So, Ladd had an okay year on the 24 points on the fourth line isn't bad. Zizekas, Clutterbuck. Other than that second line with Skinner being a -14, everyone else has played really well. So Tyson Barrie at 56 points. He ended up getting 9 goals. So, I mean, this is what he's capable of, 50 to 60 points. It's exactly what we needed on the back end to help, especially the power play, get better, and offensively. So Pulock with 27, Letty, very nice. Kulikov with 10 assists. Aho had 4 points in 9 games that he played. Not too shabby. Oh, let's take a look at Hank. So he finishes the year 36, 22, and 6. He had 8 shutouts. I don't know what his stats were before he came to us. I don't know if he had any shutouts with us. But he's looking good at 39 years old and 89 overall. Soderstrom had a losing record, unfortunately. He played 30 games, so that's quite a bit. That is quite a bit of games played. But stats are good. He's below 3 goals allowed per game. He's at a .921 save percentage, so his first full season in the NHL as a backup. Not too bad. He's up to 80 overall, so he was a 78 throughout the year. He's up to an 80 overall now. Still listed as a backup. But, awesome. So, for the second straight season, we make the playoffs. Let's end it on the playoff tree here. So we got Winnipeg versus Dallas there in the West. Nashville up against Anaheim, Vancouver and Vegas, and then San Jose and LA. Here in the East, Pittsburgh versus Washington. We have your New York Islanders versus the Boston Bruins in round 1. Florida versus Ottawa, and Buffalo up against Toronto, the defending Stanley Cup champs, who we lost to in the second round. So at least we will not have to face up against them if we make it to the second round. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we will have playoff hockey for the second straight season, so should be a good one. Hope to see you all there.